Okay, we were just chatting then, and you were talking about how the Labour government was stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they chose one, not t'other. Just explain that for me.
Well, for your viewers, the thing is, I've been running a campaign to stop fuel duty being increased. For 15 years, we've got a freeze. But that was always under a Tory government. And this year, we had a budget under, Rachel from Accounts. And and the situation we've got now is that I thought, oh God, they hate the motorists. They've got lots of anti-driver policies. We know that. We've got one in the Mayor of London here regarding ULEZ. They've just recruited Heidi Alexandra as the transport secretary. She's queen of ULEZ. To cut a long story short, we actually got a freeze. It all worked. I delivered just next door down here at 10 Downing Street a petition of 130,000 signatures to stop it. And I had 73 Tory backbench MPs sign a letter too, plus the famous five on reform, which I'm a member of the Reform UK Party. But the thing is, I was absolutely flabbergasted that they froze it. But then a very senior backbench MP came up to me just about a week after the actual budget and said to me, Howard, you've done a great job as ever, you're very lucky this time. It was either you or the farmers. And that's the interesting thing, isn't it? They didn't want to take on 37 million drivers, but they're happy to take on, I don't know how many, I think it's 8,000 farmers in this country, that sort of thing. But that's the fickleness of this government. They've got no idea how to run. They can't run a proverbial in a brewery. They cannot do any of that. They've got to go. They've got to get rid of the stupid inheritance tax policy. It's crass, it's stupid. They're not going to get any money out of it. It's a bit like the winter fuel allowance. Let's hit the pensioners as well. They're just stupid. And yet they're spending money like mad. With, I think he's got so many air miles points, old Keir Starmer. He's all over the place. He's never here to look after the situation. Us lot, we're in a cost of living crisis. He needs to stimulate the economy, and that's one reason why I was pleased he froze fuel duty. I'd like fuel duty to come down 20 pence. And bear in mind, I've got 1.7 million supporters of Fair Fuel UK, and I've got about 15,000 farmers signed up, and that's one reason why I'm doing this, because they benefited considerably out of the freezing fuel duty, but they didn't benefit when they removed the tax concessions on red diesel. Those are the sorts of things the stupid governments, and Tories are as bad as well. It's not just Labour, they just don't understand the road economy and the rural economy, and everyone needs their vehicle in the rural areas of the heart of farmland. So there you are. You heard it from the horse's mouth.
So, okay, you've got motorists on one side, you've got the farmers on the other. Do you think he's actually bitten off more than he can chew with the farmers, though?
Absolutely. He's going to lose this. He's got no chance of winning this one. We're going to see food inflation. One of the big things in terms of fuel duty, for example, we've always proved that if you increase fuel duty, tax on motorists impacts on inflation. Everything's delivered. Everything you see around here has got a tank full of fuel, which is being taxed. But these people in that place back there, but this is lovely. What's going on? That's lovely. You should be filming that, not me. But the thing is, he will not win this battle. Absolutely no chance. And I just hope we have an earlier election, because I think he's actually grinding himself into a situation, into a corner where he can't get out of.
Awesome. Really.